Daniel spotting fake accounts in online dating. Or anybody want to know catfish shit? So I want to do a reaction to that. You know, you already know the catfish. That's MTV. That's copyright. So you can't mess with that. But see what he's talking about.
How's it going, everybody? Nikki D here, coming to Lightman yet again. And today, we got a new setup, man. We're just testing it out, but we're making a video about a comment that I received the other day about how to spot out some fake accounts. Somebody was asking me about it, and I figured, you know what? We might as well milk out some content while we can. So hopefully you guys stick around. Let's play the intro.
Daniels.
Alright, yeah, that's the intro. You know how it is. Yeah, so anyway, I don't know if my buddy Mitch watches the video, but I got a new camera for some traveling plans, and it's a mirrorless camera, so I actually upgraded 13 years from my old camera. My old camera is a Canon 60D, and I normally use a DJI Pocket inside, but I think I'm going to primarily more try to lean towards using that for videos on the go, because that's obviously its strong suit, and then use this camera, what I pretty much bought for photos, but for video as well now at home, so I get more use out of it as well. So with that being said, though, I want to just kind of delve into the comments, see what's going on, and hope you guys like this kind of format, being back angled, and I think the quality on this camera is quite good. So it's also, to me, it's a test to see how it looks and how it holds up, and with my setup, and so on and so forth. So yeah, I got a comment the other day. Buddy asked us kind of how about spotting fake accounts. I've talked about this a few times, but I mean, you know, there's never a time that I can't talk about it. And especially with online dating, you know, and I think it was in my recent video where I talked about Ashley Madison's The Hack in 2015, where they found out, like, you know, it was only like 99,000 something accounts were even real for females. The rest were all fake. So it's interesting, like, wow. How do you spot them? Like, as a common user, right? Like you or I watching them and messaging them. So a big thing, like, it's an easy giveaway to me, but it's a really easy giveaway. But some people just look past this. Is if they ever have like a screenshotted picture, I don't trust it. They could make a completely genuine profile, but if you see a guy or a girl, doesn't matter. I will say this seems to be more commonly men posing as women. I could be wrong, but that's just, as my travels, that's what I've come across a lot. Yeah, they'll have these like screenshotted pictures, and it's always something like Instagram or something. And what I mean by that is it's not cropped out. So cropping would be like the top or the bottom. Or I did that the complete opposite. I put my hand up here for the bottom. But the top or the bottom of the photo, like on Instagram, right? So like you would see like the bottom, and you'll still see like the likes and the people commenting. You can tell it's from Instagram, rather than a cropped photo where it's literally just the person's picture. So they don't even bother to crop that stuff out. They just
that's stupid. I don't know about telling on yourself. And like the other thing, like I know with everybody's favorite site, POF. No, I'm joking. They have one picture. Most likely it's fake, but then again, it could be a new account. But one unless the person is new, or one picture ain't gonna do it.
Leave them in. So that's an obvious tell to me, because it's like they don't actually have the photo, and they don't really know how to steal it in a better way, so they're doing that. This is going to sound kind of funny to say it, but we'll say it. Why not? We're real here. I always use 5 words, and it's too good to be true, right? Too good to be true, right? Use those 5 words. A lot of the time what will happen is I'll get these matches, and these women will be like straight up goddesses, you know, like I'm not even joking. You know, I went on this like Asian dating site. I think it was called iDates, actually, which, you know, if you know iDates, I hate that with a burning passion. But I went on iDates, I'm pretty sure it was that, and this Asian lady messages me, emails me, that's what it's called, emails me. And it's like literally, she's in this like red dress that's like flowing. She's got no other photos. That's another one too, one photo. I'm not saying one photo is a fake account. I'm just saying all of this combined usually points you in a direction that it's a fake account. Yeah, she had one photo. It was like, again, this flowing dress. This woman is like, honestly, right? Like any like supermodels get put to shame by this woman, right? She's beautiful, and it was like she's emailing me, and then so that all together just doesn't add up. The message itself was like, it's just hideous. It was like this big paragraph how she's like looking for love or something. Like, and that's the other thing too, right? Like no one's gonna believe that, right?
Yeah,
No one's
that's
gonna believe it. It's trying to get on the desperation of men, or singles, right? You got a lonely female. There's a really really hot.
yeah, that's supermodels not jumping in your inbox. That's just like okay, that's like okay, Halle Berry and Gail King want to message me. How about that? That's a fake, false person. There ain't no, there's no way. That's just yeah. She's gonna jump up there and inbox regular Joe. Know about that? That's yeah. They're trying to get slick with these fake accounts. Even if it's filled out 100%, that still don't mean anything. Even if the profile's filled out, that still don't mean nothing.
Male, she might fall for it, and no different than a guy, right? I'm trying not to angle it like that. It's just this is only against fake female profiles. It's absolutely not the case. There are definitely fake men profiles and vice versa. Okay, and this is completely excluding catfishing, by the way. We're not
Oh yeah,
catfishing today. This is strict.
oh, you said it's not really about catfish, but no, it is true to fake stuff. I remember who was I watching one time? Eh, he laughed it off after he got the account shut down, or actually he laughed it off before then. I think Tyrone Magnus said some dude stole his pictures. I was like, know about that. So yeah, I think he said his friend had warned him. I didn't know you was back on such and such account. I was like, what are you talking about? I'm not back. He's like, I just seen it, and it ended up being fake. But yeah, they'll people are something else.
Straight up, just this is point blank fake account. Yeah, so that's a big thing. Obviously, like getting off the app early is not a bad thing. I like to try to give that some time. My actual recent thing was I normally don't even do that. Like if I'm talking to someone on Bumble, I'll stay on Bumble. I'll actually decline. I'll be like, no, I'm okay. We can talk on Bumble because it's like let's go do the date, and then I don't have to worry about like deleting a number or anything. I match you, and it's easy. But if someone wants to talk off an application, they want to. I match a girl on Hinge. She doesn't want to talk on Hinge anymore. That's okay. Like I can work with that, and I'll usually still do it. Right? That's perfectly fine. The moment you're prompted any links or like a sketchy app, and what I mean by sketchy app is not like something standard. Even WhatsApp's a little funny, but if they're like, oh hey, like do you just want to text, right? That's fine. A non-sketchy app would be like Snapchat to me, right? If someone wants to Snapchat you, I mean it could just be nudes, who knows? But if you get Snapchat that's at least a little bit more reliable, then like, hey, click this link and download this program.
No, don't
like,
do that.
Do not do that. Right?
Yeah,
That's
don't do it.
If you also
that's
notice that they're not
spam.
really responding to your questions, like if you're asking them like, hey, what do you do for a living? And they're like, good, how are you? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
Oh, what? Wait, let me get that back.
What do you do for a living? Do not do that, right? That's a fake account. If you also notice that they're not really responding to your questions, like if you're asking them like, hey, what do you do for a living? And they're like, good, how are you? Like, that doesn't make any sense, right? Like, you obviously have someone...
That's a robot. Like, I remember, what used to do that? This is old here. Yahoo Messenger. How you doing? And I'll start having a little giggling thing to my hee hee hee. And like I never forget the one time, this shit was funny as hell. I was telling somebody they almost fell out the chair laughing. They messaged me. It's popped up from out of nowhere. How you doing? So and so. It's like I'm trying to think. What did they say? It was funny. They said how you or what are you doing? Or whatever I said. And I was like, I'm just chilling. Then the person responded, my nipples are chilling. I was like, okay, that's not a real person. no woman's calling up, messaging you saying that. I told my friend about it. He's like, okay, that was it was a robot, right? I was like, it had to be. Oh, my nipples are chilling. I was, they talk to you for about 2 minutes and then they'll stop talking. It's a robot.
Not reading your message on the other line. And it's funny to me that people will still not notice, like they won't pick up on that. And to me, it's just so blatant what that is. Like it's like they clearly are like it's a bot. It's a bot. Let's just call it like it is. It's a bot. Right? They're not seeing it. This also doesn't directly affect in a way, but seeing accounts that are also offline for a really long time, that's not always the case too. But just add everything up, like if you have a Plenty of Fish account, you haven't used it in 2 years. I'm not calling your account fake, but if you have a Plenty of Fish account with one picture that's like snapped out of Instagram, nothing in your bio, which also doesn't help either.
That's bad.
Again, one picture, all that stuff, it adds up. That usually tells you it's a fake account, and just don't be surprised. Right? Don't go into it being like, wow, like this woman, wow, man, she's gorgeous, right? Just think about that and be like, you know what, this could be a fake account. I'm gonna stay on my toes here. And the moment the sign, like the ball is fumbled on the other end, where they're like, it's like, oh, say potato. You'll see those videos like, all the time on Reddit. Like, see potato, like say the word potato, and they'll be like, how's your work going? And like you're like, I said say potato, and they won't say the word potato. Like you're just responding to an AI. Right? And unfortunately, online dating is filled with them. They're everywhere. And people fall for them. That's why they do it, right? They fall for them. So, yeah, in conclusion, right, one photo, it's all of it, though. It's all of this together. It's like one photo, blurry as well, by the way, too. If you ever get people that have really blurry, like, out-of-focus photos, you can't really tell what's going on, that's another one, too. One photo's big, like, no bio, like, just no information. You know what I mean? If they have, like, a link in their bio, that's horrible. It's not always a fake account. Sometimes it's people just getting an ego boost. Like they'll put their Instagram and just get tons of men followers or something like that, or the opposite, where they'll get like the opposite sex just hitting them up constantly. Like again, if it's like some hot guy and he gets a bunch of chicks like thirsting over him, like that's something they'll do, right? And they'll put their link there. I don't even if that account could be real, I won't even bother with that myself. Yeah. Like I said, no bio, like way too attractive, like way too attractive. They're always going to message you first, not really responding to the conversation, things like that, right? Like just watch for them, right? That's all I'm saying.
Fake as
and
hell.
I find like the moment you're aware of these situations, the more you'll notice them, and like the more you'll see them and notice them, right? Because you're actively actually looking for them. You're looking for them in profiles, and you'll start you'll point them out to people. You're like, that's a fake account, guaranteed. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. That's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the setup, the new vids. I am going to start streamlining them like this. So maybe like this kind of one-on-one where I'm laid back like this. It's nice. I do like the standing videos too, but with the camera, I think this is what we'll do. I think it looks good. I can see it. I can see, I've got it turned around the view screen there. So I can see myself and it looks good. And then I'll still use the DJ Pocket. So yeah, I mean, you guys have probably seen it before, but this is all it is. This little stick. Yeah, and that's even bigger. It's actually got an extension on the bottom. So it's actually, from my hand up, this is all it is on its own. So yeah, I will still bring that around when I do my beach videos and stuff and walking and all that, and that will still be getting its use, especially being that we're now in the spring. That's going to get a lot of use. So, all right, thanks for watching, everybody. Dating app review coming out soon, by the way. Coffee meets bagel in 2024. All right, check out the outro, boys. See ya.
Coffee meets bagel.
Thanks for watching the video, guys. If you want to check out my Instagram here, I do a little bit of photography on this.
Yeah, does a lot of photo stuff, but yeah, there's fake profiles. I never forget. Make me think about this old stuff now. People meet with this person. It had to be a robot. If you in my profile like 20 something times, like there's no way that was a real person that kept going back to it. And then because that was a pay site, so then you pay for it, and then the person's gone, or they stop, or they don't talk. So this fake website business. I mean, fake profile business. So yeah, like you said, what do you say about he said that he asked the person how's your day going, and the person responded something else. So yeah, it's fake shit, man. He wasn't necessarily talking about the what you call this the catfish thing, but it's in the same boat almost, because the AI is worse because it's not even an actual person, but they're both bad. And then one picture that said unless it's a new profile, one picture ain't gonna get it.